my mamma joy, mamma quaba fish. And you're watching my church for Num KASE3 live. Oh, fish TV na social media and singing. We are fish TV in Shabia. Kwa Google Play Store. Kwa download the Fish TV Ghana app. Niye muchafa. Oh, the akanina is a home. A bros send some of us some for Jiba Samu. Near the car, it's here the Samu. And some of us son, yeah, ready Marcus in the any.
Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama Kasa dia tuja sema komako eye 8 pillars in what the baba ye adwumade ehonsem e na walking.
Well, 8 pillars in mu na munsia na wa chen the people ankasa na odebe.
Oh white eno ye de kwa we dia na ye de kwa birthday we eye ye rachema wontimi ho asem na meken. Wakopiem e wo CID for akachide ne firi honom eba.
Dr. Johnson Esiamonia Governor of Bank of Ghana say enye obia na amagana Sydney gina banyu macro economy na nime sachem nemum enye somo na mo sabotage abaya etwem no debi
yewra kwabda dubu ahensensem da so e wo court babeto odwase se court ahye se bibia e fa no hono wo abo no na onfamra
Professor Ameya Ekumfi granting be 10 million Ghana cedis where sky train sensem krono amu
Ababeto odwasa nurse for ya wonom enya adwuma nya yaban emfa wo mo no wo mo kire se wonom ebe ya oye kire e wo man mu hase
so na aban no the list bia ba bonti institution awodo a wo yi omodi afri electricity bill tia no so ehun
ensam ne doso afoforo bebre wo kire ni aka nyina bo mu se Mpataa kase e wo Fish TV na afen so Fish FM so boso ba na maja paye ansa na ntati abetwa nsuo no ya no na mabaso nti ansa na ya no baye den no enwuma ko bi adawroma wonom na eso ya sene Talent Lucky Spiritual and Herbal Center na Max Enterprise Believe in God Prayer Spiritual Center ka home ABA Herbal Clinic na Rabdi Educational Complex Divine Immaculate Natural Hospital Maxwell Leather Works Alaji Smaila Herbal and Spiritual Center NFA Electrical and Plumbing Depot Limos Pharmacy Nyame Akwan Herbal Clinic NFA SOV Construction and Trading Limited Wayne nyuma kuom ya won mafakasi eboy ho ka enne anwumre asomfo ba no ya baba sommo no eyeme na na akua sikapa na fe
amani na ka che akua pokua I don't 7 was a quadrant and back in kind amount 0599232353. Another in a Ghana Mampani and Munya for John Jamani Mahama. Wapa 8 pillar strategy who entima Ababoma Ghana Sikasem etimia konkaim. Na sa 8 a year Nima Wapa want to me. They didn't intimapa discipline, market confidence, have a strategic investment awodo bebwam. No akasa odwumadi na say no. Ana Ghana CEO Summit na nede ye. Ewan kramponi mantam no. Ana Ghana Mampani kasa Nima 8 no. They di kai ensia ne niem. Completed the IMF program with discipline. And to International Monetary Fund, you may day, almost a sample to chase Casamono. Ye be a bread young swore a remu. Near control sika, a quine sky the remu the apina. Ye young sudie, a command a sabetina wapa yem. I dare say, when Consagana baby, ye for review. Our International Monetary Fund IMF program Nemu, I almost made a new year, June 2025, near Timmy Arie. Now, started by 2026 year. Now, police support. There was only a piano, none said to me. That also me, reopening domestic and international capital markets. Reopening domestic and international capital markets. And also, idea toss me, never boy a pie, now fay, a year be brahma, and then conformance to Jadino. Yet my young fortune come, and about boy with IMF no, a biomunso, Ghana Stock Exchange, and local banks near boy. I was said you made it. Let us me and Sam strengthen sovereign funds and local government financing. Strengthen sovereign funds and local government financing. And no sabana share no concept, ye didn't share go esikasem emu. Na fe, ya sha unu say ye di to adwene ama esikasem agina brantitiriu e Ghana cedi no so e ade say da ban na komasom. That is 9 clearing verified arrears a rotational public investment. clearing verified arrears, and rotational public investment. And as my boy and pie in a cabia day, a binding to Bibiano, a bay enough for enough in Sheldrum, project for be a banner quemoon, you won't scare you remu, and near my better says canon, now to me abuam. They're tossing num, accelerating public financial management reforms. Accelerating public financial management reforms. And also, some say, and a Ghana company, they were Munyan for John Jamani Mahama, a bonnet for.
Let us be honest with ourselves. A true reset must begin by learning from what worked and what was recklessly abandoned. And so the first thing to look at is, how do we lead a reset for the future, a path to recovery and resilience? Distinguished participants, despite these challenges, I remain optimistic. Ghana has what it takes to recover, not by repeating the past mistakes, but by learning from it and innovating for the future. Let me outline 8 key pillars of the economic reset that we envisage. Number 1 is completing the IMF program with discipline. We'll continue the discipline in government expenditure and borrowing and work to achieve all targets under the extended credit fund with a program with the IMF. We expect to conclude the 4th review of the IMF program in June 2025 with a target to exit at the end of the program in 2026. And thereafter, we'll participate in Article 4 consultations and adopt the policy support instrument framework, signaling Ghana's return to responsible, non-borrowing engagement with the fund. And the second is reopening domestic and international capital markets. We're working to reopen Ghana's bond market in collaboration with the IMF and our development partners, the Ghana Stock Exchange and local banks. However, future borrowing will be linked to self-financing commercially viable projects, particularly by MDAs, MMDAs, and SOEs, ensuring value for money and sustainable repayment.
Ghana Mampani Yewen Munyan for John Jamani Mahama Day, our Ghana CEO Summit na so crying. Pumpuni manto this anima we ya, a babwa, ama Ghana Timajana Bonuska Semono, etu ejawato so ensiase.
Na mampanin samia wade atu dwan 8 pillars ne toso ensia edie waso ohwese obetumi aye na famu de bia na niema hodo ayede be kwamno ne akwakoton no eno so ebetumi abo maman na konkan afa na ntuma pa ede efra niema hodo anu emfiri yeman emonom wobefa exim bank sikakra bia no so na akyerese etumi ade akwamno ne sede be ya ebetumi abo maman ne sika ne yensa akabie na afa so esenye reserve hodo nyina yensa ebeka bi ebebie nyuma ewo maimo na afa so economy no ebefa na ntuma pa ede agina som na ne toso enso no wo kyerese wo man Ghana ebeba beye ahwe ya kyerese dwadie hu nsem na afa so obiri ne sika eba o man emonom aha no beba beye ahwe ya wo ha senti ba bia obekọ bia no gisa ofa Ghana ha no wakom na afa so ba ne dwadie mu ensensem nso so a ne nyina betumi afa o man mu na aboa wo kyerese sika sem betumi akonanim apomde hu nsem befa na ntuma pa ede efra enye no nko a enwomasuan so eka ho ebi enwuma bekoso adoso ewo man Ghana mu hase ya eno betumi aboa na akwanati local businesses ni nyina ede ama bibi man enkawa mu ko nyina na afa nso so dwade ho nsem afa na ntuma pa ede efram ne toso enwotwe nso sei na wokam wo kire se wei eye niam ahodo ya wode egu akwamo ane ne o man ne baya kono ebeye kama ebeye negima obia abo man Ghana mu hase ede dwotre ede abam akwan wo besiesie ahoade ne ebegya na so sanso ena nsuom ebefa na ntuma pa ede efram sanso ena omanfo ya wo firi nkronketua mum ekọ nkra kese makoye adwuma no obabiebie nyuma ewo man Ghana mu hase na tumi aboa ema oman na tumi atumpo afa na ntuma pa ede efram wei eye 8 pillars ya mampani ede agu akwan wo kyerese wei eye reset wo so oman no kra eja nan so foforo kwa na tumi abo oman nkan krom ne yide ya hwehwe yensa atumi aka Ghana mampani John Dramani Mahama say ena nensa wone tu dwa efaye.
The third is strengthening sovereign funds and local government financing. We'll amend the Public Financial Management Act and Constitution to make contributions to the sinking and stabilization funds mandatory. It will not be optional. So a certain percentage of funds must be committed to the sinking and stabilization funds. We also intend to empower MMDAs to issue infrastructure and municipal bonds secured against a portion of their district assemblies common fund to fund infrastructure projects such as roads, schools, water systems, and local industry in the districts. And the fourth is clearing verified arrears and rationalizing public investment. The Auditor General is completing an audit of arrears and commitments, government commitments, and we expect to receive his report by the end of May. We'll then commence to clear legitimate arrears transparently and enforce commitment controls through the gift mix and the IPSAS-based accounting systems. New projects will be prioritized based on need, funding availability, and alignment with our national interest. And the fifth is accelerating public financial management reforms, and we have started that already. We amended the PFMA to include fiscal responsibility clauses. We'll reactivate stalled reforms, including the Treasury Single Account TSA, the Integrated Tax Administration System, and real-time budget monitoring tools to improve efficiency, reduce waste, and to curb corruption. And the sixth is revitalizing exports through Ghana Exim Bank. The Ghana Exim Bank will be repositioned to support non-traditional exports and agro-processing, light manufacturing, and SMEs, enhancing foreign exchange inflows and creating jobs in the real economy. Our Agriculture for Economic Transformation agenda will also roll out massive investments in oil palm, in cocoa, cashew, shea, and other high-value tree crops. With two of our major export commodities, gold and cocoa, enjoying a good run in international markets, we will build our reserves and buffers to create the resilience to withstand any future global shocks. And then the seventh is building Ghana into a regional hub for trade and investment. We envision Ghana as West Africa's commercial, transport, and digital services hub. Our reset will prioritize port expansion, financial services, health, education, and industrial corridors, linking Ghanaian business to the African Continental Free Trade Area and beyond. And then 8 is resuming infrastructure development to stimulate growth. Infrastructure investment is not optional. We'll resume priority projects in the roads, energy, water, housing, and urban renewal sectors, not through reckless borrowing, but through innovative financing systems like the Big Push.
Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama 8 pillars wadi agwa kwa mwani wosisi ni manchia saa wabaresati Ghana baya kono ama investment ahudu nyina so betumi akoso udu sika eba ha se nyade so beboka wo emfaso nko a na obenyanti woda na wada.
Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Johnson Esiama and also allegation be cause of a central bank jumedi say o na manipulate exchange no e wo aba etwa mane di Hosania Ghana citizenship congress enye no kure obi ani sa ho kwan ni sa tumi no what way to do Ghana CEO summit ase ene de won kan mumpuni mantam ne mum and Dr. Johnson Esiama chese e say the city no wa man ho mene so pa mu chemo aduonu nan e chepo baako 24.1% against a US dollar na e say the nema kon kan pa yi also the central bank no am and they say a international reserve awodo ni biem I to yes yen city no and into mo yawodo metimi biem nso se na city na ho de na baso ni na yesania ya macro economy fundamentals no and after say na monetary discipline ni kwosoro no and aboa yen pa yi yen target forest market reforms awodo and after remittance awodo ya limiting yema ya peja mu no and also etimi aboa and wati omo short term interventions bia aboa pa ya meska 7 so etumi akọ enkan anything na dey ya hu ni say Ghana Sydney konka ne mum enye say central bank na nemu manipulate system no and amadona ndimlika Sydney jane ya wantimi antene say and Dr. Johnson Esiama edini 7 so wo mo a ohonom ene dey anim.
Colleagues, as you are aware, headline inflation has declined steadily over the past 4 months, reaching 21.2% in April, down by 2.6 percentage points since the beginning of the year. Our gross international reserves have improved to about 11 billion US dollars, which is equivalent to 4.2 months of import cover. And the cedi, our cedi, has appreciated by 24.1% against the US dollar on year-to-date terms. Now, colleagues, let me emphasize that the central bank is not, and the not is in capital letters. The central bank is not using its international reserves to support the cedi, nor are we engineering an appreciation in the cedi that will not be sustainable. It's all market-driven, and the strengthening of the currency reflects a blend of disciplined monetary policy, tailored foreign forex auction reforms, enhanced remittance channels, and stricter market surveillance. These are not mere short-term interventions.
Dr. Johnson Esiama, our near governor at my Bank of Ghana, and I just say no be manipulating in Sikano, a man and holding bar from Nemum. Esana a young so monya, Eddie Mam Pempe, Esca Crabby, and Senior Cinema, and it's a sitting conform my Sica Dolano, Eddie Jat Cinema, Sonana Bois, Amagani, sit down what dinner, a Jabano behind a Saturday, a permanent man in a brani, or may chairman a pain as so.
Yetu akasia bwana so na ya koya name Asante Mante Mujamtani demand new patriotic party NPP amanyoko no Bernard Ntwibosi akonodo na afa na chema wuntumi ene okopie mu criminal investigating department na babato odwase ade se won mama ne bail kra eno mo lawyer babato odwase na wotwetwe mu ni ayekoso ne fie na asefempa na ansa na mpanimfo bakopie mu wo ho na wo mo ye NIB fo no chema wuntumi de batu odwa kire se wo mo nya no no aba ne hododo no 26 ampani pa ene otumi ekopie mu CID4 asuyem ene mu ena amanyoko ne empanimfo ne santwerefo twetwe nkomom ena wo kire se document ahodo ankrata bia ya efa ne dwumadie enam so mokwache ne eho no wone nyina ekopie mu ho no ma ensembisa makomienu bi ekoso ho no ma ho no ye ebaye no ene wo bo no bo na kire se kwa ena wo mbema ne bail amana akom na se de medical akire mu na no fiada chema wontumi da ne fia no wote se ne ye bo ne punu gbangbangban wankwankwo hwe ahifuo nie ena before empanimfo ena du na kachi na mama ne ene ha mama ne nyina ne se yesi ya mefamra no osi o miankasa manya na ntia da se posi efreme na se de nipadua no esi etie no nipadua no mu dodome kakra nti wo de monko na meba ene ye bekọ ye nko won bo ne punu ma enya de se won enya no echiru ni nyina ne se NPP amanyoko no atitafo no echire se won makwan ne wo chanso eka ho ebi na chema wontumi won emfa no enko ena nam so ma CID ena afenso so NIB mpanifo ya won kopie honom no chema wontumi won enya no anche no ena dwoda ya kopie mu CID fo akache no enkomotwetwe koso ya ma ne beli na no achi chema wontumi aje bre ene santwerefo bonkomo ne nsam sei ena wode tu dwa efaye
na me produce me lances a list at the chere wo se menye illegal mine na se menye galamse enti me de me lances no at the chere wo ama omu the tosu bio almost aka se me ye adwuma ewo forest and also me catch up say enye me konko ye adwuma ewo forest ye aye so mo evidence omo betimi adi asre na emre bi me apply lances wo ho and so forestry commission and lands commission and mines commission omo ye say omo de honam forestry commission for so omo hwe ho into omo and aye custodian omo ye responsible omo hwe eho enko ho da it is so bi ye adwuma wo ho ne ade a enye me di enye bibia enu ana ebi omo ama bill two sureties ana sisi a yama bill sisi a bill
chairman bill how much is the bill
again you know the tina akana sisi a yama me bill two sureties
I'm moving about Cocoa Board any company Hallmark dealings with
no Cocoa Board anya no credit sama je Cocoa Board fusika obia no so wo ko no wakwakoye road anya ban na mauska aya wo mum na odi usika ebeko contractor no wo na odi usika beko na odi akwakoye road ubia na highways for the Cocoa Board for omo do omo engineers about the value road na woye na omo de boa rate omo de ma or no omo de atoso me free BB certificate no ma race when the Cocoa Board for contracts they will say 28 days they should pay me but he raise it take about 3 years and say no mutuam so Cocoa Board cannot tell me say now omo ni won't obia no so obeye ketu obeye kesi o na pass so obia no kwakoye adwuma de medwen say adwuma nya de a eye bone medamase
Chairman entry boss sia ko chairman wontume na wote ne kan CID fo akachi wa kopie mu honom enkrata bi afa na dwuma ho wode akọ wono hwe mu kire sefa ho kodi wunni fo ne bom tu surety shi eno no de kwakodi agina mo ene ho nsem ne twagu ya wo hwe bi na wotie bi no
waso egusa wotie Mpataa kase ne atwa so wade chim no fish and you are watching my church point kasa video so live on Fish TV so shebi obetima ko Google Play Store honomo ko download Fish TV Ghana app jume de nyina obenya bi ahwe ya to ansem so adia Professor Christopher Miyokumfi on your former board chairperson Edema Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund GIIF they say High Court one crying one so me okwe not reach mu ene ekosesa se na ho dodo no na so nyina se so bo be bonus se one no akọ financial loss to the state mo my Ghana boka $2 million se eno mo my na boka Sky Train project no asem ya and American the first appearance na ye ne koto na aboso na taso aduonu nsia 26 May 2025 and Professor Miyokumfi omuka asem nya wie don hwere kakra ekwa wi ase enya ono nko a ono chief executive officer Edema GIIF yo Solomon Asamoah ono so ka ho bi na Ghana hwere $2 million no oman ibo asaka suso we Edema ye ho egu ye matiri so na robe ne baye an application high court na otena General Justice Air Comfort Kosiwa Tasiami wano netina se council no accuse Duke Aaron Sasu ese wano so ka ho bi wono ye mfinshan edio watch 80 years ni na ye academic for some statesman what's in watch us my mind pa mfinshan aduonum enie and why public service ejuma dey so good so acha say dey say here medical conditions no a it's not say na be watchentwen na askakra na granting ni bill emaniko etimi fa ne nkwanto esane mu Ghana akwa esai yade bibia mu esane yade akowe sanse Professor Miyokumfi ududu nti na wa benya say granting ni bill dey say dem omo che sania why card said bi fa emra kwan so sania se na fata and invitation koye free National Investigation Bureau NIB one ma say ye prosecution dey odi won animu no Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Shrimsiai dey say one so chair say kasa ifa bill de man no hom Justice Tasiami say Professor Miyokumfi ne bill no 10 million Ghana cedis two sureties and three so sureties no dey say o say ya japade a wa asase japade a won krampun matan krata bibia genuine ye pepepe afenso obedo post some copies bi ne Ghana card ene ne ma wodo ye hia ne documents ne passport na nyina obedo post some ne ma nyina enso ansana nhwemu atima frase na otwi bi o menhwemu bia no ye wie case no a aso no betuko ultimate kwan say the granting bill asem no ayo ho mabos media ni mu leta so du meche June 10th 2025 ene besa betena professor me okunfi asem no so biemu esanse no hododu nti yesa fa copies ne Ghana card copy mra the passport on fan kan mra na fe enko investigation one department wo tibiro kasa die professor amya okunfi ana wono former board chairperson at the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund GIIF ya granting the bill 10 million Ghana cedis to show it say nsase a won kran ne ba bia keke nsase a won kran a enkrata woso no wode ba be di so me no ka se de sinyankopɔ ya domo a bosome edi enim de taso edu na won sa ma bi ne nto asan ko du ho na ho do ne bia na esanso ma no kwan ama na sa kwanya ono nko a woni Yewura Solomon a ono no chief executive officer at ma GIIF Solomon Samonso ka ho bia omoko sa Sky Trains and Seminenso ene de Professor Miokunfi ya granting the bill 10 million Ghana cedis. Ejapade yen sa senkrata mienu ya je copies of Ghana card and passport e de to on ko sise beka asem nyina ewie ontimi entu kwan.
Yento akasia bono so ensemfu from Justice John eye nyadunyante wono eye presiding judge ede makane National Signals Bureau NSB director Kwabena Edubu ahinsese ne nsam na ewo courtum na sabre ya menemo akasa manebo free court eba ekire se asanie no se wono betumi ato so na chese watumi adia asembia ne nkata asembia efa Yewura Kwabena Edu ebu ahin ho no wanfa ne nyina mba piem ewo court enim enomro mo chese directive we eba ye ebra kwadubofo eretu udwa ekire se wono behia bra ne bi aka ho se de eba ya enkata asembia efa wono ekese ne ho no obetumi aboaboa no eda akopie mu ewo court empanifo enim enomo ena deputy attorney general Dr. Justice Ayestream sai wade baba to court enim se de nam so ema nkrata ne nyina wonom ensantumi aka na wonom aboaboa no amfa bepiem court nyina ne se wo hwe investigator ya wono ohwehwe asem emo na ne honodo ne kakra eno nti na wonom ensam ne nkrata no enso etumi eka achi ewo honom wonam so kasa de hyebo kire se wonom ewo gidie pepe se nyame eya adom efiade de yanim ye nipa ya wono oya asem no hwehwemo no nyame ebe na adom ama ne ho ato ne se de ebe bibia ya fa wonom asem ne nkrata asem bibia so betumi akoso ede ama wonom na enomo ena wo kire se eyade senkrata asembia wo mo ehwebo ewo court anim se nyame yadom efiade di anim yi bosum ya yom da toso aduasa ne nyina wo boaboa no ede agu bag mu ahwo a akwa kopiem ewo courtum na empanimfo so atumi atoa Yewura Kwabena Edubu ahe ne nsam ne esom na de nam supporting ya wo mo ne sansem ebatu dwa ne ede enya de se wo man santwerofo ya so atumi atibie eno mo na wo kire se we no eye banu nkomo ya jagefo ne bi ekotena nchen na wonom Justice Nyante ena afeso Dr. Streamsai ena afeso lawyer Samuel Atachi nipa miensen ene kohia wo mo sa directive no ede ebaye na sanhia mudie ne nyina no eye request ya eye deputy attorney general wotum ebisa ede free wonom enchen eno mu no mo kire se ene asem no mantumi antena so ne mom wonom atu akohye bosumi ayebesim ne da toso eduba akọ 11 June wonom besanso akọ asem no so ebiem eno mu na Samuel Atachi wono eye lawyer ede Kwabena Edubu ahe wono santwerefo bonkombo ne nsam ya okan ye no yentesero sikire mu efai
will always be done premise on the papers filed. I do not think that is the way that we are going.
So, as instance now, you have not made any offer whatsoever.
We've never made any overtures at all.
Are you considering plea bargaining?
No.
Would you consider that?
No. There's nothing on the table for us to plea bargain.
What do you make of the delay of the prosecution in filing the disclosures as of now?
I'm not too sure. Maybe the issue will be with the Attorney General. Let's give him the space to prosecute the case. And let's respect the fact that if an Attorney General wants an adjournment, then we shouldn't challenge it.
Also, it's curious that the judge would make the case about plea bargaining if neither the AG or prosecution or yourself have
because it's a variable. It's a variable in the case management process. Yeah, it's a variable. So he's thinking elastic, but we've not made any overtures relating to plea bargaining.
Because you have not seen the volume of evidence against your client by way of prosecution or filing disclosure processes?
It's out of the way for one measure, And we keep saying that people do not understand, and I don't want to do a media trap, that this case has national security ramifications.
A lawyer Samuel Atachia wano ejina mo ama yewura kwabena edubuahin ense wanyina abeto odwa ebra wonum kosere court sa da woroma woma mo brani bi mfanka ho ne nkratasem wotum emoaboa no yemfa ne nyina mepiem ewo court na mamenkanfo SOV Construction and Trading Limited emfa emam yatonton bathroom accessory afa na wasi ufi awie wo pese wo tuto sa ne ma we bi nyina kosiesie fie ho no ma ho ya kama nko ade a baby a woko SOV Construction and Trading Limited ya toilet pot wo home shower kitchen sink na fence wash hand basin ne nyina ya ton bi enye no nko a adansie ho ene mo so ton bi wo honom ya ton bi sanso de bi ma han enti scarf ya mesin form de ya adwuma no nko han bi na mo to bi emfa free honom wheelbarrow nso ewo ho enu achi block molding machine sanso na ne pillars ya abaya ye molding ne kama de si honom afefefe ne nyina SOV Construction ewo bi ewo ho adwuma awoye ni bi eye architecture ena structural design sim wo si wo dan wo me design fefefe mfama wa wo betwa no yopo e de amount enu achi sa wo construction project eye material supplier no so ebi ewo ho no supply ni nyina consultant eye project ni nyina bi ewo ho no wo betumi aboa wo wasi wo dan awie ye mo dan no so mfama ye bo enado enko akwa wo dan no ba bi ya enchim SOV na yesa adwuma ndi ama wo professionals wo ho Messi na ba ne carpentry worker ye twa entabo no bibia kama wo performer ya obedi wadwuma anim anata ba ne electrical so obeya amom plumbing ena face so ye penti ufie mfama tiling steel bending obroni se etc edosom enu achi yesi asore dan yesi warehouse so restaurant efie ena face office estate building say yesuku dan Phyllis Tehian ena face shop sahudo ni nyina number 1 choice Saudi wani kira ne SOV Construction and Trading Limited ya kira kwan ewo bo aman ha ya ben konfano chiura bank hono mo 0244 283 200 na ya chosom Nyame akwan heba clinic na medewu ekwe ya kira kwan ewo kodie apeja se ba ne sawo die no eye hypertension tipaya no oden na ehawo diarrhea woyam ehwie awade malaria che wada ne pejam kosi awiam a nyame akwan heba clinic na wodi wani ekire se ya scan na wutwa diabetes na achewo se ya stroke candidiasis ya fuyade anu oden ekro da ho yensiesie na tumi konipam nyame akwan heba clinic na eye ne sa enso ede ama wo 0202 527 719 and after 0245 425 884 0245 425 884 nyame akwan heba clinic na akohonum na obenya ayaresa abusia ya gina we so ajabofo nkrato ya bade aka kire nyina ya de bebrem.
Welcome to K-Jamres Restaurant. K-Jamres Restaurant is located at Ofin Studenti near the ECG office.
K-Jamres Restaurant, your continental dishes, local dishes, and Chinese dishes. So we are wedding, birthday, program bia K-Jamra Restaurant ewo mamo abre bia K-Jamra Restaurant your office student ECG office in chain.
You can call us on 0242 170 774 or 0256 740-842.
842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842. 842.
Afenso, esanso ye delivery services. Se wo fie, ejumem, baby a obi a ofra, ededuane bebro.
Family ane fresh more family sans biem we your primary edition the year 2025 na yebeshe group stages na same on the 16th of May 2025 akosi 14th of June 2025 schools mark 25 and the onwashemu waji onwudi nti wa register say oba fresh more family jumedi ebi schools e be performing or fresh more family jumedi mu no aya agona SDA primary the Cross International School we are Moase Salvation MA primary Amoako Methodist primary MCDA primary Tetrem Islamic primary Ultimate Academy Technology Basic School Inswantem DA primary Buanim SDA primary Namo MA primary Glabeka Preparatory School Asmankama Denti Methodist primary Tetrem Methodist primary Star House Educational Complex Multinational
Yamoasi Savior MA primary
Tena Dumasi Methodist primary Tetrem DA primary B Osukoko Basic School Tetrem Jamasi Presby primary Islamic School African Faith primary School C25 and I don't miss our group stages from 16th May to 14th of June. And I went to be live on TV, live on radio, Fish TV, Fish FM. So if you're there, and men online, Ecosino, Samichem, 4 to 6 p.m. And I'm in that. And you know me, you know, Ecosin men online, 2 to 4 p.m. So at the best more. My men can send me a diorama at the Fish Emma Family, Limos Quiz, Ebesomo, a Limos Medical Center, and after Limos Pharmacy, Papomoding. Oh, yeah, pie, electrical and plumbing depot, Alcom School Junction, Aminano Creation, Gentle Graphics, Fish TV, Fish FM. Also, bet me a same a brow friend number 0543 322 631 0543 322 631. Fish
Fresh my family. Fresh my family. Fish TV.
Mamo akwa babi Mpataa KASE ne chato wa de chim no fish dia watching what chepo enum kasa fidie so no eno no asogu sa wutie na wo sha Fish TV so no afija kwa ben of mention nkrobo o man ha energy free ayeba betma go Google Play Store akọ download Fish TV Ghana app no ro hwe dwumede nyina so de found baby a wo bia ma mentu so dia government de mo man Ghana babonten abetre sane beto dwa se Energy Minister Dr. John Abdullah Mpataa said it was institutions be also among the utility bills. Be a lighter, yes, who nam so, and then free, Adechana for Adechana free, Menka Dumne so, there be free for sa, a good so equasonum. There's a cabinet message in a year. I know cabinet the dear in new such chair, Ghana Mumpany, Era John Jamani Mahama. The known Energy Minister, Energy and Green Transition Minister, Dr. John Abdullah Janapom, Abba Tabaka say on sessions be one more. Ye mo officer bills among Casabetu anymore. Be a security, health and education. Minister said, why ye miam yahudu be any facilities be a ministries ni be more. Obey as a good as my saying, oh, utility bills like be an emu. Police out there take effect if a year immediately year no. Finance Minister Beboyem, na electricity cost ni be one more. Ya located ko finance ministry na ministry let me boam institutions how dey you mo free mo betu am ankasa bills ne bi eniem office of the president enyo mo ankasa ne betu am ministry of defense no be cover military intelligence national defense communications emergency systems only ministry of defense no omo ye under eno a omo ntia omo ankasa bills eno military intelligence national defense communication after emergency systems only ABM Ministry of Interior and you limiting it to police and emergency response unit in Nkwa. Ministry of Interior no you limiting it to police and emergency response unit in Nkwa. Ministry of Health any hospitals, theaters, blood banks, labs, wards, and afraid. Ye staff housing, any leisure space in Ephraim, any the income. In hospitals, theaters, blood banks, labs, and afraid wards. And so staff housing, any leisure space in the year. Ye and Ephraim. Minister of Education, and no cover classrooms, lecture halls, universities, labs, and afraid research facilities. Dormitories in recreational areas in the year free. Minister of Education, classrooms, lecture halls, universities, labs, research facilities. So about dormitories, any recreation areas now on one customer form bills. Etia, why for Dr. John Abdullah Jinapo, our near Minister for Energy and Green Transition, and it's just an almost say institutions no ko bia mo na ho bra enti anyina makane aka nenso bi wo ho be hia say e chana mo de Minister of Finance na mo boa Massa Canity, and my boss who said, Office of the President, Ministry of Defense, and Military Intelligence, National Defense and for Communications, and Emergency Systems only, and a Ministry of Interior, no, limiting it to police and emergency response units in Nkwam, Ministry of Health, LC hospitals, theaters, blood banks, lab, wards, nurse housing, staff housing, any leisure space in and can wabetia on bills, and a Ministry of Education, no, classrooms, lecture halls, universities, lab, and after research facilities in Nkwam. Dormitories, any recreation areas in some one casabeti omodie, in Ayania Shan say, dear, Omubu Horma, Omunsia, Ministry of Education, Finance, the Found Canes be one more, or Ministry, but on one casa, a one home and free Dr. John Abdullah Jinapo, Minister for Energy and Green Transition, the way at so Adrian.
Yet workers yabono so na ya kwa name Coalition of Unemployed Allied Health Professionals Association wamudi ni wa ten ene wamudi wamakosem ababa tu edwa ne nyina na se wɔkyerɛ sɛ wɔn magentete ya wie free emfimpi mienu ene edunkron 2019 enie no show wɔn mu hunu hwe aban emfa wɔn madwuma ɔtifie saa wabra wɔn eni hweye na wɔn kasa ye mu na wɔkyerɛ sɛ sese no wɔn dodo no bɛ sɛ empem aduasa 30,000 ena wɔn agentete ya wa pomudin adwuma na emu a ya medical laboratory scientists wom physiotherapists eka ho radiographers wɔn nyina de baba to dwasa ni mu ya aban enhwe na wɔn fa wɔn madwuma sɛ de bɛ ya wɔn so benya adwuma ye ɛwɔ man emu ɛno mu ɛde kuo ne kasa ya wɔn ɛkyerɛ sɛ sese na ho behia pa asɛmpanifo tumi de hyehyɛ egu akwan mu na ɛkɔba ne sɛ wogye ntete ya wi a ɛbrekro na yɛbetumi afaw ama wɔyɛ adwuma sɛ de bɛ ya daakye bi wonye ntete ya wi ensan so enkɔtena fie wɔ abra woni hwee ya nso so ɛwɔ man emu ɛbra wɔn friends antwerɛfo nhia mu ɛwɔ Kumase santemantam ahinkuro mu Hussein ɛyɛ Abdullah Baki wɔn ɛyɛ kasamafo ɛdema yekuo no ɛna wɔn ɛkyerɛ sɛ sɛmpanimfo anhwɛ na wɔn ma ɔmadwuma anya wɔ man mu ɛne ɛnkyɛ kora yɛbɛhu wɔn ɛwɔ mmɔnten so deɛ na wɔn bɛyɛ ɔyɛ kyerɛ mu wɔden pa wɔn bɛyɛ bi ɛde atia aban aso agu aban so sɛ wɔhwɛ no wɔfa wɔn madwuma na wɔn so tumi anya adwuma yɛ ɛwɔ man Ghana mu ha sei ɛno mu na wɔn kasa wɔn kyerɛ sɛ awrɛ ho pa sɛ wɔ man emu yɛ medical laboratory scientists wɔ hɔ physiotherapists ka ho radiographers health information officers disease control officers community mental health officers nutritionists ka ho ɛna afre dietitian wɔn dɔɔso pa wɔn mu nyinaa agentete wɔ man Ghana mu ha sei nanso sɛ bɛyɛ bɛka sɛ wo posting ni hanom na kɔkɔ yɛ adwuma no ɛno nso ayɛ hwɛbuada ɛde amɔmɔ ɛnnɛ ɛmfaso biara ni wɔn so wɔ fie wɔn ɛten emu ɛnom na wɔn kyerɛ sɛ ɔman Ghana yɛntumi ɛnkɔso ɛnkɔ yɛ ne wabra yɛ pɔm de ho nsɛm ɛbɛtumi aka akyi kora ɛntintitiɛ deɛ wɔn manya bi akasa ban ɛbɛtumi afa wɔn ɛno mu na wɔn ɛkyerɛ sɛ wohwɛ ne ɛkɔso ɛwɔ man mu na wɔkyerɛ sɛ ahomete ɛyɛ paa ɛbɛduru baabi na indiscrimination abam na akyerɛ sɛ ɛtiatia wɔn fa ahodie so saa ɛbɛwi aseɛ ne ebisa wɔ lanse wo deɛn na akɔfa nsɛm bebree ɛde aba ɛno nti abayɛ anhwɛ na sɛ wɔamfa wɔn mu adwuma a wɔn bɛte asi mmɔntene so ayɛ ɔyɛ kyerɛ Hussein Abdul ɛyɛ Baki wɔn nsɛntwerɛfoɔ bɔ nkɔmmɔ no sei ɛna wɔde ato dwa.
Ghana cannot continue to claim it is committed to universal health coverage while it sidelines the workforce needed to achieve it. Adding to the injustice, we are required by law to renew our professional licenses annually at significant personal cost, even though we are not employed and not permitted to practice. This is deeply unfair and further exacerbates the emotional, psychological, and financial hardship that we already are burdened with. We also decry that systematic discrimination in the health sector recruitment, while some of the other health professionals are automatically posted after their internship. Allied health professionals are ignored, delayed, and neglected. Our role in the health system is critical, and we demand equal recognition and opportunity. Furthermore, training institutions continue to admit new students annually, producing more graduates into a system that has failed to absorb the backlog. The government
Hussein Abdul Baki, one more question no dia to Janet Rasa, one so one fast swapper, sans and the tia waji no, one barber has up de hun sembe to me akoye ewo me mona ban woman fit aduku na patchle sentishe na ehwe womunso ebina bibia ekoyi emfa emma womun.
Akwa tintin bia wie ya wo baabi a wo kro wabobo ano pe ha ana bema kwa na Mpataa KASE ne ya chatso wa de chimu ne de asie. New screen na boy chidom. Samu for penny original bawa. MCR, Yera Ben from Nafe Gentle, Yan cameraman, GH Finest, DJ Martins, on Sanso, and a catch Shebedu PSC, Rastaman and her friend Pese. The award winner, reggae dance hall show host, national, whoosh, that's our also, as of within a she, ancient from Adema, Yanum Benu, who called them up for me, you know.